recommend is that you make sure that you keep your farming team included on this. So if you are a farmer looking at making a change in technology, and particularly in this finance space as we're speaking about here, then it's certainly something that you want to speak about with your accountant in this case. We know that our businesses that are linked to accountants are far more successful in the long term. And what this really is in this transformation space is, how do we get to a system that's usable by the banker, the farmer and the accountant, and that's scalable and repeatable across multiple seasons.
The training aspect is really important too. So just making sure that you know how to use the basics of the software to get the most from it. And then once you understand the core competency of the product or the software, then you can build layers upon that to bring more value into your business.
I think the key to that is actually, and a point that you mentioned, but I'm going to reiterate, is around that collaboration piece and involving your key stakeholders in that. So we know, based on the insights that we've got, that our customers that are working with a business advisor, an accountant in this case, do a lot better in the long run than those that try to go it alone.
Next step is, you're looking to build out that plan to help you be resilient, but also give you certainty and give you an opportunity to mitigate risk. But most importantly, seize opportunities. How do we factor those personal goals into the broader sort of business goals? And the way that you do that is obviously doing multi-year planning, but also more importantly, build out that annual plan and Figured. And what you traditionally do is you build it at the start of the year, working again with your larger farming team, the accountant, bring your banker in there. They can sort of liaison and give you some advice around capital requirements. And then more importantly, also your farm advisor. What's actually happening on farm in terms of production output, but also inputs. And how will that affect your cash flow throughout the season? So getting that team around that plan is really important. So you do that once a year, and then on a daily and weekly basis, use transformative technology to really do the reconciliation of actuals, but do it on a mobile device wherever and whenever to make it really streamlined.
What I will say is, as well as speaking to your advisor, speak to your peers. So Dairy Women's Network is a fantastic example of a support network where if there's something you don't know, someone in that group is bound to have asked the same question. The 2 to 3 month period before the end of your financial year is the time to start making that assessment. We should always be making assessments continually, perpetually really, and checking that we are using the best technology to meet our needs.
So sure, get it set up correctly at the start and get a plan in place with your accountant for how you're going to use it and leverage it properly.
You know the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. It also takes a village to raise a bloody good business. So singing off the same song sheet that everyone else is singing on, absolutely gets the people on your team that have got the same values as you, that want to move your business in the direction you want it to move in.